Good evening, greetings from the imperial city of Hue, which is where we are today. When did I see you last? Well, I was in Cua Lo last time I made a little video. And yeah, that was fine, went and found food, stayed over in Cua Lo. As I said, it was really quiet, really sleepy, not really much going on whatsoever. So we left there and yeah, got off the Highway 1. Finally, we were heading inland. We stopped in a town called Vin just to get coffee and some breakfast, and we found baked stuff for the first time as well. So we stopped at this little bakery, which was basically Vietnam's answer to Greg's, and had these cool little sandwiches. And yeah, cracked on as we had about 200 plus kilometers to do that day again, and finally we got off the highway and started to head towards the Ho Chi Minh Road, which was kind of the reason that I was doing this trip. I didn't want to drive Highway 1. The only reason I was because I'm in a kind of a race to get to Hoi An, which I'm going to finally do tomorrow. But got off the highway, the road started opening up. It was absolutely beautiful. Lots of villages and stuff that we were coming to and driving through. Again, because of the Tet celebrations, it seems like everything's absolutely buzzing as you go through these villages. And then finally the road opened up. It was kind of nice, really big flat plains, rice paddies either side. And then we started to climb up. We were going over a mountain to get to Phong Nha, Kibang, the national park. But the problem was it was great as we were going up, but it was a really dull day, so and it was quite misty. And then as we climbed up into the mountain, it actually started to rain, so it was pretty awful weather, to be fair. It was pouring with rain. We were absolutely drenched through, thanks for that, absolutely soaked. But we made it out the other side, got down the side of the mountain, absolutely wonderful again. Rolled into Phong Nha around about 5 in the evening. We're staying at the Easy Tiger hostel, which was brilliant, really, really wonderful hostel. Really big, really well run, fantastic, warm shower. First warm shower for about 3 days, I think, which was absolutely beautiful. Had a bit of a quiet night with some Irish guys that we met, Connor and Padge, a couple of really great guys. Got up really early the next day because the reason we'd gone to Phong Nha was to do the caves that are there. The biggest cave in the world is in Phong Nha National Park, but that costs about $3,000 and takes about a week to explore, so won't be doing that one. But we went to Paradise Cave first, which was beautiful. Drove over there, most wonderful ride. There's this trail that goes through the national park, absolutely fantastic. Arrived at the cave, quite a long trek up, about 1 kilometre up to the entrance of the cave, and then when we got there it was well worth it. We climbed down this really tight, steep staircase to enter the cave, and it's the world's longest cave. It's about 3.5 kilometres long. We went about 1 kilometre in, beautifully lit, really, really lovely. And then we left there, hopped back on the bikes and drove about another 12 kilometres round to the next cave, which was Dark Cave. Now, this was the one that I was really, really excited about, because this one was the one with the zip line. So I've been looking forward to this for a long time. I've already bored a lot of you with details. Oh, hello, nearly fell over. With details about this. So we took a 400-metre zip line to get to the entrance of the cave.
Breathe life into me, step alongside, keep under my and keep life warm against the cold night as our bodies glow. I think we're together and I know when to breathe.
It's actually Vietnam's longest, I'm getting a lot of funny looks with my selfie stick out. Vietnam's longest zip line. So we took the 400-metre zip line and then swam for a little bit. Then we tracked through the cave, and then you climb through these really, really sort of tight paths to get down. It sort of opens up a little bit, but as you are on the way, you can see this mud seeping through the sides of the cave. It's the most strange, it's the strangest thing. I just realised I'm lost. It's the strangest thing. And as we got down there, it opens up into a pool, and there's a big, big pool of this mud, this vitamin and mineral enriched, sorry, I should say, mud, which you sort of wade through. It's about nipple height, I would say. And you then sort of bath in it, but because it's really viscous, you float on it really, really easy. It's the strangest feeling. So we came out of there, got washed off, drove them back to the hostel. Again, it's so amazing having a bike here, the freedom it offers you, and you find something you want to stop and look at, you can of course just stop and look at it. It's absolutely brilliant. I had another night there last night in the Easy Tiger Hostel. Oh, nearly lost myself a stick. And then headed today down to the DMZ, the Demilitarization Zone, which is halfway up the coast of Vietnam. And it's this whole complex of tunnels that people dug into the side of, it's on the coast. They dug it into kind of the side of the cliff. And basically for 6 years, 600 plus people of this village lived underground in these sort of burrowed tunnels, and we spent a lot of time exploring that, walking around, looking at unexploded bombs, and just really getting a feel for the place. It was really eerie, it was really weird, it had a really weird energy. We have found this little guy, this local guy that showed us around. He was absolutely brilliant, and from there we hopped on the bike and took the coast road to Hue, which is where I am now. Hue is the imperial city, it's called. The old citadel is here. It used to be the capital of Vietnam when it was still under the rule of China, I believe. It was some certain dynasty that had control. Not had time to check out the citadel, unfortunately, but I will. I'm going to miss it, unfortunately. But we drove from the DMZ right along the coast, and it was incredible. The ocean on one side, it was big undulating passes. Then we went through some villages. The road got really quite treacherous. It was really bumpy, lots of potholes, but beautiful, so scenic. Rice paddies, fields either side. There was a point where we stopped, and there was some locals like playing football in this sort of muddy bog with no shoes on. It was just the weirdest thing ever. And finally we then rounded a corner. There was a big massive bridge that took us from the edge of the peninsula back over to the mainland, but it started to rain, and as we came into Hue, it was absolutely pouring down. You can imagine there's so much traffic here. It's so, oh, I'm gonna get run over. It's so busy, and the rain obviously didn't help. Couldn't see out the visor. But we found the hostel, got to the Backpackers, which is the same chain of hostel that I stayed in Hanoi. My trousers are falling down. So yeah, I'm gonna get some hot food. I'm just about to buy some shoes. So I've got these horrible Nike Rift shoes that are use nor ornament, let's face it. But I'm gonna go and buy some shoes, and then I've got a man trying to sell me some paintings here as well. You want to say hello? Bye. 10 bien. And yeah, I'm gonna go and buy some shoes, get some food, get a rest, because I've got another big day on the bike tomorrow. But I'm going to meet up with Michelle again tomorrow. So take care for now, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.